Wake up at your neck. Right here, 1220 WKRS. If you're just tuning in, we got Ron.
Jer, Nick, and Ron. Jer, Nick, and Ron.
Are you taking over now? I see what happens, right? You're listening to the Ron Show on 1220 WKRS. Now, you're going to be out at Austin's this Saturday night.
Saturday night for Valentine's show.
Oh, that is
Valentine's
awesome.
Show, yeah.
And at 6:30 you go on?
6:30 we go on, and we're opening up with Jonathan Wepler.
Now, who's Jonathan Wepler?
Jonathan Wepler's a young guy in college that we're giving a big break to come and open up for 15, 20 minutes, and then we hit the stage.
And how long are you going to be playing?
Probably an hour and a half.
About an hour and a half? Mm-hmm. And you are known as doing some Frank Sinatra. We got a little music here.
Do some Frank, yeah.
Will you do a Frankie for us?
Do the setup.
All right, set it up.
Well, Jerry, it's funny that you say Frank Sinatra, because on this day in 1958, Frank Sinatra started a 5-week run on the #1 U.S. album charts with Come Fly Away. Come Fly With Me.
Fly With Me. Come fly with me, let's fly, we'll fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come on, fly with me, let's fly, we'll fly away.
I'll sing it, Ron. I don't want you to stop.
Fly with me, we'll float down to Peru. Way down in Llama Land, there's a one-man band, and he'll toot his flute for you.
Keep it going, Ronnie.
Come on, fly with me, let's float down to the blue. Now once I get you up there, where the air is so rarefied, darling, we will glide, absolutely starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so very near that you might even hear a gang of angels cheer, 'cause we're all together. Weather-wise, it's such a freezing day. Now you say those words and we'll beat those birds down to Acapulco Bay. Yeah, it's perfect for flying honeymoon. They say, come on and fly with me, let's fly, we'll fly away.
Unhocked.
Oh, whoa!
Ronnie!
You know what? I gotta say this with all sincerity. You're damn good.
I wouldn't do it unless I was good at it.
Yeah, you're definitely not like, what's his face?
Steve Richards.
You're no Steve Richards, buddy. You're awesome.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate
this guy,
that.
Steve Richards.
Oh my God.
He was an Elvis impersonator.
Thank you very much.
Tribute artist.
Yeah, tribute artist. Anyways, he sucked, dude.
In the wrong sense of the term.
Dude, he was
all he had to
god-awful.
say was thank you very much, and he was already better than him.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so Ron, you're going to be out at Fuel Room.
Awesome.
At Austin's Fuel Room Saturday night. Bring your date, bring your mom, bring your kids. We're gonna tear the roof off the place.
Fantastic. So, what made you get into music? I mean, other than having a great
I started
voice.
as a kid on TV.
Did you?
My mother and father thought that I could sing, and they
were right.
They went, and took me around to auditions, and before you know it, I was on TV competing on talent shows, and then took piano in grade school, and then learned to play guitar in high school, and then went on the road after college. So I've been doing this all my life.
Who were some of your inspirations? Obviously, the great Frank Sinatra.
Well, there were a lot of the
the
variety shows back in the day that I used to watch. All the comics and all the wonderful singers. Frank Sinatra, of course. There was Perry Como, and there were a lot of crooners, but inspirations like Bobby Darin when I got younger. I mean, even Elvis was an inspiration because it was so new and different. Rock and roll, came from the blues, the black blues songs, and it was even Frank Sinatra was trying to compete with Elvis.
Absolutely, I remember what he did a thing with Ed Sullivan when the two were on there.
They did Witchcraft,
and then Sinatra did Hound Dog. They did it their own version. That was awesome.
Right. So I mean, I've really been a fan of a lot of different styles of music, and it wasn't until I was in college and in a band that I told the guys, I said, listen, I can sound like some of these other artists. And they said, what are you talking about? And so I didn't have the wherewithal to put together my own impersonation act. So what I did was there was a record out at the time that was Sammy Davis Jr. live at the Coconut Grove.
Okay.
And so I did Sammy Davis Jr.'s act and plugged in some of my own voices and the voices, and this goes back a long time ago, but I've managed to weave it into my persona and what I do. So I bring a lot of different artists. So I'm a variety artist on stage, and as I was telling you, I used to sing jingles, and
That's what you were saying.
I was a jingle guy for a lot of years, and I worked for Kraft and McDonald's and all the big companies out of Chicago. Then I was fortunate enough to go to New York, and I actually sang as Roy Orbison on one of the Happy Days episodes, not on camera, but it was one of those segue pieces. Oh, pretty woman. And so we did a little Pretty Woman segment, and I have Roy Orbison in my current show, the Men and Their Music, which we're going to be doing at Austin's, and so I did a commercial for a company out east, it was for Citizen Watch, and I did it as Louis Satchmo Armstrong.
Oh, hang on a second.
Oh, my daughter loves that song. What's the song?
It is called.
It's a Wonderful World.
Really?
Yeah, that was it. That was.
Can you do it for us? We just have to.
Oh, come on! You're putting me on the spot. Yeah, all right. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So anyway, I did. Go ahead.
All right.
You can run. I did the spot for Citizen Watch as Louis beat out the guy on Broadway.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see him bloom for me and you.
I want to jump in so bad.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Oh, keep going, man.
Oh, I can't play the trumpet anymore, baby, but, my chops are gone. I see skies of blue and clouds of white. The dawn brings the day, and the dark say goodnight.
I think I screwed up the words.
That's all right.
No one's going to know.
To myself,
It's not the national anthem.
what a wonderful world.
Nice one, Nick.
Oh man, right. All right. So are you gonna have Louis out there then with you on Saturday night?
Yes.
You're damn good.
You are.
Thank you. Now, before we bring out Topo Gigio,
Keep going. I'm having fun.
his tribute to Carmen Basilio, an old boxer.
Oh, wow.
Connie Francis and Pearl Bailey will be out here later on.
See, Potsy and JD, when you were our age, our parents watched.
I remember
those people.
I remember
Ed
that.
Sullivan, remember the Ed
Oh,
Sullivan?
no, Ed Sullivan was huge Sunday, EBC.
And Bobby
CBS.
Darin. I remember seeing Bobby Darin on the
Can I ask you how old you are?
Sullivan Show. I'm 57.
All right. So
Yeah, I didn't think
we're
you were
behind
old,
you.
dude.
Huh?
We're right behind you. I'm 52 and Nikki's 55. So I remember all these great voices.
Yeah, it was a great time, and when music was music, and now they call it the Great American Songbook. It was.
Because you do this for a living,
Yeah.
did you get a chance to see Kevin Spacey when he went on the road as
Yeah, I
Bobby Darin?
did.
What did you think of him?
I seen that movie.
Kevin did a good job, but the movie kind of left me flat. But he was funny because he went around the country and did the show as Bobby Darin with a big band. And so when he came to Chicago, he worked at the House of Blues, and the Sun-Times critic said, he said he didn't want to be Bobby Darin, but yet he was moving like Bobby Darin, acting like, we're not sure who he was trying to be. I think he was trying to be Ron Hawking. And that was in the review. That was in the review, yeah.
That's awesome.
So I managed to get some press out of it.
There you go. Any press is
But
good press.
it was, I really in fact, I saw Kevin in London a year ago, and I ran into him at a restaurant and told him how much I enjoyed his work. So, he's a great actor.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't, and his love was to do what came from his heart, to do a tribute or do a movie about Bobby Darin. And, it wasn't a critically acclaimed movie per se, but he did a great job.
No, I seen the movie. It was a good movie.
Yeah, it was all
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
I'm going to have to go rent it. I haven't seen it, but I'm going to. You know,
I didn't know Bobby Darin was bald.
Well, you are
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
You're starting to go that way.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't lose mine to my 50s, so. I mean,
you
I
still got hair.
I still got a roof. Yeah, it's just when it rains now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Some
it
of
goes
us
right
lose it
down
a
to
little
the
earlier,
tundra.
Nick.
Yeah.
Can you stick around? We got to do
Yeah.
a quick break for news, and we got about 10 more minutes.
I'll tell you about my movie.
Will you really? You got a movie coming up too?
No, I had him. I was in the movie.
Really?
Yeah, it's short. I was the booth announcer in the movie The Express that was shot
wait
here
a
in
minute.
Chicago.
Oh, I remember that movie.
Yeah.
That was
All right, we got more Ron
Ernie
Hawkins
Davis.
when we come back. Timmy, what's going on in Lake County headlines?